Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Fullmetal Alchemist, Brotherhood. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching episode 63 of Fullmetal Alchemist, Brotherhood. The last one had me in a very emotional state. I don't think this is going to get any easier watching all of this play out because of how much love I have for the brothers, but especially Alphonse, which I think I raved about him enough in the end of the last episode. But as much as I love all of these characters, it just is like, I'm excited to see how it ends, which is normally not the case. Normally I'm mourning it, I'm grieving it, and I'm just like, I can't believe that this is over. And I think that I have gotten to like such a point in the show that because I've seen their characters come a full entire arc, that I'm like, I'm at peace with saying goodbye because I've seen them go from like dire straits and work their way through it, become who they are, and end on this high note. And I have no doubt in my mind that Edward will prevail. I have no doubt in my mind that Edward will rescue Al. I have no doubt in my mind that Hohenheim is going to make that sacrifice for them. I have no doubt in my mind that we are going to get a happy ending. I just don't know how we're going to get there. And, you know, we didn't technically defeat Father in the last episode, but we are this close. We are so close. We are the closest to defeating him. I don't know if it ends in this episode and then the whole last episode is a nice little epilogue. I'm not sure, but I am so excited to see how this plays out. I am so proud of all of our characters that are fighting. I'm even more proud of the characters that always choose to fight that currently can't, or the ones that are having a hard time, like Roy, that they found a way, that Olivier actually let herself take a break and like she's injured and I know she wants to fight, but like her men telling her like, it's okay, we've got this. Like you please take care of yourself. And I think that that means a lot to see those characters that are normally headstrong and really would go headfirst into a fight actually listen and sit back and just go, okay, I don't think that is a forever thing, but I think that she knows that she's given all and done everything that she possibly could. Now Alex is still out there. He is fighting for all that he's got. Ed getting his arm back because of the sacrifice that Al made was such a beautiful moment. And like, all of those people cheering Ed on was such a beautiful moment. And then Greed realizing that that's truly what he wants. He doesn't want subjects to reign over. He wants family and friends to, depend on him and have support and just feel what that's like to be part of that family. And I absolutely love the direction that this is all heading in. And I can't wait to see how it all ends. So guys, let's get into the episode. Ooh.
Don't you even want freedom, Hohenheim?
Back here again.
In that case, you're no different from me, trapped inside this stuffy flask.
Oh, the music. That sounds like a horror movie. The other side of the gateway. All right, Ed, let's go. Nice.
I don't understand. All right, clobber that bastard.
Yes.
How can a mere human, a meager alchemist with his bare hands?
Because he's got sheer will and grit. That's how. Good job, Ed.
He did it!
Well, again, guys, calm down, calm down. They're always like, victory! Oh, shoot. There's more. We're not done yet. Oh!
Pull yourself together, damn it! Stay on your feet, moron! Sorry.
It's something big's kind of happening, Greed. Chill out. Oh! Oh, God!
Give me your stone, Creed!
Oh, God, Ling! Oh, Ling!
Let go, dumbass! You're gonna get dragged in with me!
I'm not letting you go that easily! I need you with me if I'm gonna be emperor!
Well, I wish it wasn't for a selfish reason.
My body!
Come on, Greed. This is what you've been fighting for.
Let's fight it together!
Oh,
Hey,
yes!
fighter!
Yes!
That's more like it!
Oh! Fooled you.
Ah! You fell for it hook, line, and sinker, you little pissant!
Wow.
Lord Fawn has a Philosopher's Stone, so you don't even need me anymore, kid.
Oh.
But I do.
Oh.
Hey! Lord Fawn!
No greed!
I finally got away from that annoying brat.
Uh-huh, sure. Oh, wow.
Why greed? Why would
Father's
you betray
just-
your own father? I've always had a rebellious streak, Pops.
Yeah, he has.
You crafty devil!
Indeed. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Fool!
Great!
Again.
Oh, damn it. Looks like this is the end.
You hero. You hero.
There'll always be a part of you! Friends are a part of your soul! Why not come with us?
You finally got it. Yeah.
I can't believe I let Ling and the little runt talk to me that way.
Yeah, how dare they? They cared about you.
That's all I really need. They gave me everything I could want. Thank you. And goodbye, my friends.
Oh. 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 Ed. Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God.
That's it.
Is it? Is he just gonna fade away to dust?
What? This can't! What is this?
Bye.
Go back to nothing, homunculus!
Aww.
But why? I just wanted to understand this world's knowledge!
Is that all you wanted?
to experience it free! I just wanted to be free!
But you wanted to destroy everything! You love to see it. Oh, hi.
Why did you refuse to join me? How did I disappoint you?
You were incapable of believing in yourself.
What?
You stole your power from others. You rejected your human origins.
Oh.
And now, I will bestow upon you the despair you deserve.
Oh.
Don't do this to me. I can't go back. I can't bear to be bound any longer.
But what would he go back as? A human? Flaws and all?
Ah, no. What did I do wrong? What should I have done?
You simply must have seen the answer with your own eyes.
Oh my goodness. I have no idea just what actually happened there. Did he get sent back?
I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault, mate.
Oh,
It was Al's decision.
it was.
Ed, I've got the toll for him. It's a Philosopher's Stone.
Oh.
Use it to bring him back.
He can't do that.
I can't.
He can't.
There has to be a way to get him back. Think it through. Just keep thinking.
Edward,
Yeah, Hohenheim, do you have any idea?
use my life for the toll.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew he was gonna do that.
No way! I could never do that, you dumbass! This doesn't have anything to do with you. I won't use another human life to get Al back.
He's
and
been
I don't
alive
care
for a
whose
really
it is.
long time,
Why should
Ed.
you sacrifice your life for our mistake?
Because I'm his father, and that's the only thing that matters. You don't know how much you boys mean to me, and I just want you to be happy. I've lived long enough. Just give me this chance to act like a father for once in my life.
He wants his father
Have you rotten
too.
father! You say something that dumb again, and I'll knock you out!
wants his dad. He doesn't want to lose you again.
I can't give up. There has to be some way. I know there is.
What if he gave up alchemy, period? I mean, I don't know what he can give up besides his self, and that's not okay. He's not doing more human transmutation, right?
It's a human transmutation circle. I'll be back in a few minutes.
How do we know that?
This is my last transmutation. Stand back and enjoy the show.
He's gonna give up his alchemy. Hohenheim looked like he was proud, like he knew exactly what was happening. Trisha, Elric, we're gonna see Trisha.
You do realize that you'll never be able to perform alchemy again without your portal.
Yeah.
I'm aware of that. And I became convinced I could solve everything with alchemy. But I couldn't possibly have been more wrong. That was just arrogance.
You're willing to
man.
cast it aside, to lower yourself to a simple human?
What do you
Yeah.
mean, lower myself?
Just to be human.
Fullmetal!
Edward!
Edward Elric!
Who
What a
even
sacrifice.
needs alchemy when I've got them?
Oh,
You've done it! That's the right answer!
Go ahead! Take him home!
oh wow.
Goodbye, Edward Elric! That was crazy, Al.
Speak for yourself.
Now let's go home. Together.
I'm so happy for that. Oh, it's a little bit of a shit question, but could he do alchemy then?
Zampano and Darius, you're all here.
Oh, well.
Dad! It's so warm.
Oh, he has feelings again. He can feel the warmth. Easy, easy. Oh my god.
It was wrong of me to put you through that.
Oh,
It's okay now. Thank you.
I'm so proud of them all.
Details of the procedure have yet to be released, but General Kremen and General Edison have been apprehended as the two lead conspirators.
Good. I was almost going to do this, but they can't see me.
King Bradley and his son Salim tragically lost their lives amidst the day's turmoil. Colonel
They're never
Mustang
gonna know the
released
truth,
an
huh?
official statement that he would carry on with the Fuhrer's wishes, and that he would personally oversee all matters of national security.
Uh-huh. And Hohenheim lives? I thought for sure he'd have to sacrifice himself.
Thank you. I'm grateful for your help.
Nonsense. I am the one who is truly grateful.
God, I love Armstrong.
We are all in debt to the efforts of Edward and Alphonse. Thank you very much.
You're allowed to be proud of him. You really are.
Thank you.
God, my eyes feel so swollen. They look so tender.
Hello, Trisha. I'm home. So get this. Ed actually called me his father.
Yeah, he did.
Although he did preface it with rotten. I always felt like I'd been struck with a curse. But then I found you, and we had our sons. And I suddenly felt blessed, grateful for the life I had. I've had a fulfilling life. Thanks to you. It's been enough.
I didn't know you were back.
Did he die?
Silly old fool. Well, at least you died with a smile on your face, my friend.
Sorry, Patreon, I have to blow my nose. Oh man, when I'm all over the place. I thought for sure that Hohenheim would be sacrificing himself so Edward could get their bodies back. And 100% I thought it was going to go that way. The writing was on the wall. He was 100% willing to do it. And all he wanted to do was live at the end. He just wanted to be with his sons. I'm glad Panako found him. So much happened. So much happened. Edward gave up his alchemy, and I know I'm very selfish and was thinking, can he still do alchemy though? He doesn't need to be an alchemist. He doesn't need to be an alchestress. Whatever. He doesn't actually need that. And him saying that to Truth and saying, like, I have all I need. I have them. I don't know if that was also the lesson that Father needed to learn, because he still saw humans as small and insignificant and worthless and flawed, and like wanted to pull out all of those things out of him that would have made him human, that would have, the knowledge that he would have gained by keeping a lot of those flaws and knowing the human experience. Like, it's just, and I don't know what he got sent back to, if he's still stuck in a flask for all of eternity and will know that despair. If they sent him back through the portal, so he is now a reincarnated thing, if he is a wandering person out there, if he still has that lesson that he has to learn. And I don't know. And I would like a little bit of something, a little bit of closure for that. Definitely Greed sacrificing himself, and he's having all these memories of like the friends, and that he had them, and that he kind of died peacefully, having a fulfilled existence, and having his friends and people that cared about him and fought for him. And that was such a beautiful moment. Ling really trying to hold on to him. And I was just like, well, that's a little bit selfish, because we know that it's so, he can have immortality, and he does. Lan Fan has a Philosopher's Stone. And I truly believe Ling wouldn't use that in an evil way or a bad way. And considering he doesn't know alchemy, I don't know if he even could. I think he would just be able to live on. And considering he lived with all of these souls inside of Greed, that he already knows this existence. And what a beautiful ending for Greed. Both times fighting for his friends and sacrificing himself for everybody else, and making Father become so fragile that Ed could destroy his Philosopher's Stone. And I was just like, that can't be it. That can't be the end. Like, I just like wouldn't believe it until it really happened, that like Father was gone, Philosopher's Stone was gone, Greed was gone. There are no more homunculus, unless Father was brought back in a flask. I don't know. I still don't know. Like, when you go through the gates and Ed destroying his own gate, so like, alchemy is no longer something that he can access. And what a beautiful sacrifice for Ed to make. Like, being an alchemist meant everything to him. And like, from the beginning, he was so good at it. And he's one of the youngest alchemists. And we know that Al is one of the better fighters. So for him to still have that ability, and I kind of missed that Roy could just use his hands for alchemy, because he had been through the portal of truth. And that's why it was so easy for him to do the clap thing. I totally forgot about that like now he had that ability to be able to do alchemy without a transmutation circle. And Ed gave that up. And I don't know how we end this, final episode with, will Azumi also give up her alchemy to be whole again? And will Roy do the same thing, or will they live their existence out the way that they are? You know, like will they be willing to make that sacrifice? And I believe that Azumi would, and I believe Roy would. I don't know if they necessarily have to. I think Roy being Fuhrer and, you know, not throwing Bradley and Salim under the bus, you know, but like him being Fuhrer and having the ability to transmute without a transmutation circle, you know, makes him very fierce, but I don't know if he needs that necessarily. You know, and having the support of Hawkeye behind him, you know, gosh, there's so much. There's May and there's Al, which I thought was so beautiful. Him being able to feel the warmth of the sun again. God, that means the world to me. I want him to feel the rain on his face. I want him to be able to feel a full belly, you know, to be able to eat Winry's apple pie. There's so many things I want for Al, and I know I don't get to witness all those firsts, but like, or seconds, or what it's like to experience after being essentially reborn again. Like, I'm so happy for Al. He's such a tender little soul. Oh, he's so wonderful and amazing. And he's got this strength and this fortitude and this just will. And he's such an empathetic, just lovable, just, oh. Soft does not equal weak. And that's what Al is. He's soft in the sense that things affect him and that it gets to him and that he feels it on a very deep level, but he's not weak because of it. That those are not the same things. And I can't wait for the next episode to at least experience some of Al with his body, because all I have is flashbacks. And most of them are absolutely adorable, but they're also heartbreaking because I have to watch his whole body disappear. And, you know, I'm so looking forward to this last episode. And it's funny because I try to always avoid the next thing where the narrator is talking and it just said there's no such thing as an absolute and final ending. And I love that because that's 100% true. Just because the story is done doesn't mean that their story doesn't continue. We just no longer know anything about it, or we can, you know, fanfic it, or we can, you know, like just imagine what the future is like. And maybe they'll visit it sometime in the future. And that would be a very interesting thing to see. I don't know if we necessarily need it. And I cannot wait for this last episode. But guys, if you want to watch the full length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon. And the last couple episodes, if you're watching this on YouTube, there's one more. If you can't wait, Patreon, if you can. Just wait for YouTube. It's fine. If you want to watch the full length ones, so you can just like watch everything along with me with your own copy, there's also that available to you as well. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Did you see Ed's sacrifice? I thought for sure, it didn't occur to me that you could sacrifice your alchemy until that moment was there. And I was like, he's going to give up his alchemy. And it was one of those things where I thought it had to be apples to apples, but it was like, it was apples to apples, you know, a soul for alchemy, like that inner power and then your inner soul type of, you know, trade-off. And I thought that was absolutely beautiful. And, you know, Truth being like, you figured it out, you beat me. Here you go, you know, I'll never see you again, which I thought was actually kind of nice, instead of Truth being like, no, I want to win, you can't best me. And we sort of saw that a little bit with Father, where Truth was just like, you still didn't learn, did you? It's kind of like, if you just were a human, like if you could appreciate everything that human is and everything that was around you, and experience love and experience what it's like to feel all of those flaws, because we know Ed felt every single one of those, you know, like he definitely felt greed and he felt wrath, a lot of wrath. That boy had a lot of wrath in him. You know, there were times where, you know, he's gluttonous, you know, like Ed embodied everything that like has the flaws of a human, but still prevailed and was still there for all the people that he loves and had their support and was able to just still be Edward Elric in the best way possible, and to where Father just could not. He could not, that damn dwarf could not figure out that it wasn't about getting power, and it was so selfish every single time that he couldn't see past his own nose about all the great things that were out there. And, it was even said too, I don't remember who said it, if it was Hohenheim, but Father is just like, you're still fighting for these humans. And it's just like, you just don't get it, do you? Like you think that they're worthless, but all the things that you're trying to take from them to gain power is what makes them them. Like, why can't you see that? And it is just such a fabulous ending. I can't wait for this next episode. And yes, again, I will be watching the blooper reel, or I don't know if it's bloopers. I don't know what it's out there. I'll watch it. I promise. I can't wait for the last episode. I think it's going to be amazing. I think it's going to tie bows on things that I need. I think it's going to give me a lot of, although it says there's no absolute and final end, I do believe I will have closure and absolution, because I think that, like, I just want to see these people happy. And I want to see all of the things that made everything hard, whether it was the Philosopher's Stone, whether it was the homunculus. I want all the chimeras to be happy and living their lives fully, not being under control, just everyone being free, which is what the homunculus wanted, which is what the dwarf in the flask wanted, and he just didn't understand what freedom was. Freedom was all of that. What a dumbass. And I was getting really tired of Ed calling everybody a dumbass, like, you rotten dumbass father, and Al, you dumbass, and dumbass. And it was just like, gosh, could you just, like, for once not call somebody a name? But then he wouldn't be Edward, would he? All right, guys, I'm excited to watch the next episode. You have to wait. I'm very sorry for that. But I love you. I care about you. And I promise. I don't even know what I was going to say after that. I was going to say, I promise it'll be good. I can't promise you that, but I promise it'll be the next one that you see. All right. Bye.